Time I spent on some in the back of the.
So was that girl everybody don't like not liking you?
No.
Nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try to bless me like I said I do. Like a sneeze. Please for the.
I heard some things.
Getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Look. But I'm lying hard if they love me when I was stuck in their head. And when I departed, I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling, went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign. Anything for $1, they tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did it for Mariah. Lil', I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly. Flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey to rest in peace. Hey to rest in peace, rest in peace. To the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. When I bought the Aston Martin, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on these, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. The captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type of can that mean casting, grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she don't ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my hand on my, cause these, and I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. Cause these Philly I bought with me don't no joke. No, all I know is when they come to me, I got young. I didn't did it.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the vote. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Austin Reaves.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's Clarkson in at the point. And for Los Angeles, Jackson Hayes is out there with James. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Reaves in at the 2. And the Jazz start out with the ball. Stan, for coaches who are on the hot seat, how in the world do they stay focused?
Well, Kevin, I think, look, most coaches have very thick skins. You're going to get criticized every day. You have to know that when you get into the profession, and you just got to stay focused on the things you can control. And my brother always used to tell me, don't worry about criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from.
That's pretty good advice in itself.
It is.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Last time they met was in Utah, where they beat the Jazz.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, they played with outstanding energy, communicated well, and were very disruptive defensively.
Here's Collins, following the basket by LeBron James. The Jazz with another miss.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Kicks it out to LeBron. Pass to Hayes. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Collins kicks to Sexton. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And someone like Sexton, well, all scorers really, they have to get points around the hoop.
Doncic with it. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Clarkson goes in. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Collins. Putting up about 18 points per, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Keontae George, he's checked in for the Jazz. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, that's what you want from George. He's most effective when he's attacking the rim.
Here's Doncic. Here's Hayes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Plays like that make the coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Pass to Kessler. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 3-point lead. After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick-and-roll guy, and he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth of the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Rui Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for Austin Reed. And Vincent subbed in for Luka Doncic.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Outside Collins. Here's Markkanen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, he's got such a sweet shot, but at 7 feet, Markkanen can also hurt you down low. An all-around offensive talent.
Vincent with it. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Vincent. Goes up at the stripe. Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's James. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Here's George. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops. And George drops them both. Here's Vincent going inside.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it
Bro,
may
Steph
not
Curry had
matter
26 points.
but the replay process is faster than ever.
Last night, bro.
Plenty
He
of
went
offense in
off.
this closely
He
contested
was gonna
first
score
quarter
like
of
3
play.
points.
Jazz
Steph Curry. His brother.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Connect out there with Doncic. Then there's Jarrett Vanderbilt. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Koloko in its center. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. The Lakers trail. Sexton grabs the board. Jazz shooting well, 50% from the floor. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Here's Finney-Smith. Scoreless thus far. Whoops, they pick off the pass. In transition, here come the Jazz. Now, here is George. Defended by Vincent. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Martin. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Filipowski.
And so confident, even amongst the trees. Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Here's Sexton. Shoots over Doncic. Rebound the Lakers. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. James checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Jazz, Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Filipowski. John Collins comes in for Mikhailuk. And it's Collier in for Colin Sexton. George, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by one. The tray. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's George. Poked away. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Utah making a change here. Clarkson's checked in.
Coming in the floor for the Jazz, number 0.
They need this. The Jazz again can't hit it. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Clippers. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. Three-pointer. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
How Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Walker Kessler.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Hits the three-point bomb.
You should have kept him.
Clarkson's got his third basket of the night.
And dialing up the three ball, he finally puts it into the 14-0 run by the Lakers.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's George. Collins passes it to George. Out to Clarkson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here's Clarkson. His last outing, he had 24 points. Sweet move. Made that one only his fourth of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's James. A rebound by the Jazz. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And stolen by James. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Vincent. And it's sent back by Kessler. Hayes. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Jazz have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Here's Clarkson. He takes it in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, Clarkson very crafty on the drive and earns himself a trip to the line.
So he gets them both.
No.
And here is Los Angeles now. To the middle. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
She said, never went there?
No.
She went back.
Hello and welcome, and what a first
They
half
talking
for
about
cool
James?
hand
Luka
Luka.
was doing good.
Doncic.
What they talking about?
And what he
Luka was
did to
doing
those
good.
defenders,
Luka had
you know they're in the
17
locker room right now
Right now.
discussing ways
Oh,
to
he doing
keep
good?
the ball out of his hands.
That may be the only way to stop him, because even against doubles, he's been accurate.
You heard that?
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Check it out, Los Angeles. This hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Balling too now. All the young players have been traded from the Lakers.
And if you're just joining,
Clarkson,
yes, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. The guard and off guard are Clarkson and Sexton. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. And it's Kessler in at the 5, down low. Here's Markkanen. It's rebounded by Doncic. Los Angeles has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz thinks he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Shams, we really appreciate the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much.
Well, what you love about Jordan Clarkson, it doesn't matter if he's starting or coming off the bench, he provides a real scoring punch.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And a look at the top three-point shooting small forwards this season in the NBA. Every wingman should have that shot in his arsenal, and these guys certainly do. The fourth spot held by Rui Hachimura.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the three isn't all, though, that they do, but it sure is a lot of what they do.
Well, it really shows you the evolution of the three spot. Wings often have a more 3 and D focus.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And there it is for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Deep two from Clarkson. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
James dishes to Hayes. Markkanen pulls it in. Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Now here's Hayes. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hayes has got his second basket. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Kessler, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Lakers in the lead. To the inside. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And that's good from Sexton on the assist from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. From past the arc. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity. He went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the third, fourth, even at times fifth guy on the floor, so he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point. He's underrated.
And Finney Smith gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Pass to George. Lets the three fly. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers leading by 4. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Isaiah Collier.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And he makes the first. Collins checked in for Utah. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now Vincent, nothing on the board. Vanderbilt kicks to Finney Smith. Connect with it. No good with the layup.
You challenge a player on a layup. That's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bouncing game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. James is out there with Connect. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's LeBron in at the 4 spot. That's the Laker 5. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Collins, rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Markkanen against Hachimura. Here's Connect. Outside, James. Clock at 6. Here's Hachimura. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Sexton on the wing. Right side, Markkanen. Misses the 3.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim, turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
Kicks it out to Collins. And the wing jumper offline. Lakers leading by 10. Hachimura with it. Now defended by Markkanen. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for James.
Just a great setup for Markkanen. All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh,
Everybody did not school though.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Markkanen. Lakers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Hachimura. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Jazz have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. It's going to be Markkanen shooting. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Just so many things Markkanen can do to help your team on both sides.
Lakers leading by 7. Reeves right side. Shoots it up. Hachimura, no good. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. No good with the triple. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection. Here's a guy who's been in the league a long time. Clarkson knows how to get it done when it matters. Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Over to the wing. Kessler passes to Collins. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And Utah, another 3.
Yeah, big plays can come from anywhere. Clarkson steps up when they need it most.
Down low, here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
Here's Clarkson, and it goes down 2 points. Clarkson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And how about the confidence of Clarkson? This man believes in his abilities, and boy, this team sure believes in him.
Hayes down low. He's covered by Kessler.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Pass to Kessler. And here's Sexton. Back to Kessler. Out to the right wing. Collins wide open. He fires. And stolen by James. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers with the ball. James left side. Got it.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
Pass to Collins. A rebound by the Lakers.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he comes up empty, missing both. And Utah has possession. It's a 5-point game. Money!
This is what leaders do. You gotta love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking 2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game.
Clarkson kicks to Sexton.
Are you correct?
He won't fall. So it's Los Angeles taking the W close. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games.
Yeah, that was a good game.
So great to win. And really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, you know, this is the last that we've seen of LeBron and the fashion that he plays, and then defensively, you know, he's not very good defensively, but you can't single me out. You know, it will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, you know, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony.
Luka cut up, no? 21, Reeves at 12, James at 10, Hayes at 8, Vanderbilt 6, Gannett 5, Luger 3, 22. Clarkson had 24. That man balling, man. What time you gotta leave out the door, dude?
6:30.